Hi there, and welcome to the Wisdom of Whitehawk, where the collective consciousness known to us as Whitehawk offers a bridge to find purpose and meaning in your life, to follow your path wherever it takes you, with loving guidance. Alan Herring channels Whitehawk, and Gail expands on the teachings. Enjoy this episode.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Glad you could join us wherever you are. Hope it's sunshine every day. Where we are, we're looking at you from beautiful sunshine. And it is always a sunny day. And it's a beautiful day. Love the conversations we've been having over the last few days. Over the centuries, really. But over the last couple of days. And it's been a wonderful, wonderful acknowledgement of the expansion that is happening within Alan, within the people that are around him, and the impact that all this is having on the surroundings. And people are wondering, where do I want to be? And there's always a discrepancy a lot of times when they're talking about that. There is a certain amount of anxiety about where they are and where they want to be. And there's a distance between that, and that's a bit of a shame, because the closer you are, the discrepancy is less, then you are closer to your higher self and where you want to be. Now, is where you need to be as well. That is a question we haven't really asked that before. Is where you want to be and where you need to be in the same space? And if it is, great, and that lines up with where you are now. And it's that moving into that space of where you want to be. Now, if there's a bit of a discrepancy, there's a tug-of-war going on. Where you want to be and where you are at this particular moment. And it's like a rubber band between the two. The further you get away, the tighter it is. And the greater the strain it is on you, on your emotionality, on your mental state, on your vibrational state, on your physical state. As it gets harder, the further you move away. Some people just let go. And what happens when you let go of that rubber band? You fall back. Nothing happens with where you want to go. That is still there. It's waiting for you. But you've let go, which is a bit of a shame. And some people do that. And it is not a good place to be. The other side of it too, it's about letting go. Not about letting go, it's about allowing, going with the stream. So the softer you are with your approach to where you are and where you want to be will make it a lot easier. So if you make it a lot easier, the rubber band lessens. There's less tension between where you want to be and where you are at this particular time. And then when you add in where you need to be, that just adds to the equation. And we've got to tell you that let's make it easy for yourself. One of the greatest things you can do is make it easy for yourself. It's not about rowing upstream and wearing yourself out and blisters on your hands. It's not about that. You don't get any medals for working hard at this. It is finding that space, shining the light on that space, on that purpose, where you are and where you want to be, and bring them closer each and every day. If you've been listening to our conversations, it is about bringing that closer and closer, where you want to be and where you need to be as well. Two different aspects of yourself, but one and the same goal. And what a wonderful goal to have. And once you get closer to where you want to be, there is peace and harmony and blissfulness and love and guidance and all the good things. There are sparkles, there are fireworks. Everything is happening in your life when that is closer to the point. And the further away it is, the harder life seems. But you can make it easy for yourself by allowing to reduce the tension, so it brings you closer to where you want to be. It brings where you want to be closer to you and you where you want to be. And isn't that the ultimate goal? Just to find that peace and harmony when everything is lined up. The light is shining. Very few shadows. The smell of the universe is wonderful. Nature is at its best when you are lining up with who you are, where you want to be, and where you need to be. Everything is shiny. Everything is pretty. The colours are bright. Everybody is smiling. And the life and world is wonderful. And you're hearing more good news. The good news stories are starting to unfold. They're always there, but you're listening and you're hearing them come into your being. And we hear them all the time. There are a billion. You name the number, there are all those good stories out there. And you just have to be listening. It's being in the right place at the right time. And where the right place at the right time is when you line up with your higher self, where you want to be and where you need to be. And when those three things add up, then you've got a wonderful formula to have a life that is ever expansive, ever pulsating, ever curious, because it never ends, because you're not actually there. The journey doesn't end. It is still going, and it is pulsating at a rate that it is profound on oneself and those people around you. There is no doubt as to the value and the commitment you have to a better life when all those elements line up. Where you are, where you want to be, where you need to be. And everything is in alignment. And it's like a train on a track. When you've got that momentum, it is just unfolding, and it goes and it chugs along and it moves. It doesn't matter whether you're going downhill or you're going up a mountain. It will have the same amount of power. And the great thing about a journey, it is the experiences you have along the way. And when you've got that, when you bridge that gap between where you are and where you want to be and where you need to be, the experiences are so more profound. They're more colourful, they're more succinct, they're more rewarding to oneself. And what a great place to be in. Just to be in that space where you can it is magical. And as we've spoken before, this is all part of the map of your blueprint, getting those things together, where you want to be, where you are at the moment, and where you need to be, all lined up. And you create that magically amplified purpose. And isn't that a wonderful goal to have? To share with not only every cell in your body, the trillions of cells, they're jumping and leaping and having a party, but also sharing it with the people that you love and love being around, and the people that aren't interested in what you're doing and how you're going, they will just automatically drop off. And you will be left with an amazing group of people that have an understanding of who you are, where you want to be, where you need to be, and where you're going. And everybody wants to be around those type of people. And the energy is so, so wonderful. And of course, a reminder of when this is all happening, the closer you are, you bring that, you lessen that tension between the two areas of where you are and where you want to be. The rubber band-aid just takes the tension off, and there's less turmoil, there's less pulling, there's less fight, there's more energy because you're not trying to hold it apart. No, I don't want to go there. Yes, no, yes, no. There's no confusion because you'll just bring everything together. And that's where the blissful, harmonious love is that needs to be shared with everybody. What a beautiful day. Thank you for coming on this journey. We will enjoy the sunshine that it is each and every day, all day, every day, and the blissfulness that it gives.
We hope you enjoyed this episode. If you'd like to know more about the wisdom of Whitehawk, you can go to www.wisdomofwhitehawk.com. Thanks for joining us.